5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And now on to the final game, and we shall keep going, and then we shall find out what Mr. Genius has over there been doing.
But for the moment, let us kill more French nobles!
The last
again.
Hurrah of nobles. First off,
interesting mixed
the governor,
bag.
A palace guard, the clown, the bad nun, cardinal, the martyr, the baron, the multi-priest, the royal cartographer, the lady-in-waiting, the archbishop, the hero of the people. Let us begin.
Who's beginning? Let's roll the dice.
Same again, 1 through 5, and then...
Yeah, we'll do the same again.
4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's Ian again, for fuck's sake.
It's a genius. He's a genius for
He's a
saying
genius dice.
Hi. In which case, I'm immediately going to play civic support to gain +1 to any green noble, and I claim the governor.
the green noble.
Here we go.
Yeah, good play.
Ah, boy. Shadowfox.
Indifferent public. We'll put this down. So any grey is worth a 1 instead of whatever they're actually worth. And we will take the palace guard.
So you don't mind if you get the hero of the people?
I don't mind.
Sure, honestly, public don't give them monkeys.
Essentially, yes.
Yeah.
So if anyone forces that upon me,
yeah,
it's not the worst. I would still like something with a higher value, because there's a lot of high value ones in this.
You know what? To hell with it, the military support. Let's get them all out, shall we?
Yeah. Everyone's having a goal. Everyone's got a goal.
Mm.
Actually, wait, that's a bad idea.
No. Oh no.
I didn't have them say it's too late. But...
I take that back.
I
shall risk someone else nicking that from my hand later.
He hasn't killed a noble yet.
I shall rearrange the front 5 randomly.
Randomly.
So
you don't want to give someone a clown?
I might still get the clown.
I was going to say that feels like that's a bad decision because you could get much worse.
I mean,
well, a clown gives you 0 and gives someone else negative.
Yeah. Who's at the back of that section now? The martyr,
Martyr's at the back.
The clown, the baron,
the cardinal, and the nun.
Oh, I'm fine with taking the nun. I'll just take the nun.
Okay, then. You know what? I don't think we have enough corpses here. Extra card, 3 more people.
Bring the corpse.
And we have...
Piss Boy.
Piss Boy is back.
Piss Boy, the lieutenant, and the bishop.
But I will be taking Le Cardinal.
Understandable.
At the front of the line now is the baron.
Vija.
I could be cruel at this stage.
You could be cruel.
You could be.
I could be cruel.
But do you want to be?
Yes.
Is Piss Boy living?
Choose a player. That player loses a random noble from his or her skull pile.
Very
Oh,
random.
no.
This is the time to play this.
Yeah,
who's,
fair.
who's losing it? Is it?
Maybe, yeah, a random one. Let's just say it's not very random when everyone has one card.
Bye, Cardinal.
and,
Bye.
and then, yeah, that was particularly cruel.
And I got us more people as well.
I know.
I know.
Ian,
I know.
What would you like to do? He's having to think about it.
Yeah. I play Fountain of Blood to get me an extra 2 points.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Kansas had the clown.
And I pick up the clown, and that needs to go to someone.
You say he counters out the clown, but he does not take said clown.
Nope.
No, where does it go?
Well, that would give.
You basically put these two on one,
Yeah.
Shadow Fox on -1, and me on -2.
Shadow Fox would be on 2.
That'll be a 1. It will give me 1.
Because of the grey card.
Oh no,
So he'll be on
yeah.
2
It
total.
would actually give me points for me to have the
Give it
card.
to Shadow Fox then.
And so yeah, I'm not going to give it to Earth because
That'd
that
just
would
cruel.
be.
Yeah, that
Cool.
was quite an effing I gave.
You know what, Deja, you're
Yeah,
getting it.
the other
You're getting the
person
clown.
to break his perfect win streak.
Fair enough. Just makes it all the more challenging. For
John?
me.
What would you like to do?
So this
Ignorant
isn't.
Noble. Move a noble forward exactly 4. 1, 2, 3.
Nice.
Look at that Archbishop. He's mine now.
That is
Nice.
fair.
What we got? Let's go with. You know, the opinionated guards.
Rearrange the first 4 nobles as you see fit. Okay.
Aw.
Just because I can.
Martyrs at the end.
I was going to say, I'm surprised Naval didn't put that second. It's much appreciated. And for that,
Lady
I will give.
waiting, and I get an additional card.
Sick.
Yeah, well, I figured that one. Well, since you did me a favor, I shall do thou a favor as well. More bodies!
More budgets!
First up, the fast noble.
Oh, the fast
Ooh,
noble.
That's noble.
And the
Oh,
Multiply,
spy.
who just goes. And the
An unpopular judge.
It's a game.
Does
Since
not
I played
spy
it,
go
the spy goes at the end. And I get a cartographer because
Yeah,
I
the
can't do
basic
anything else.
cartography.
I have 1 point. Feature.
He's having to think about it.
Reverse the order of the line.
Oh, hang on.
Oh, okay.
How does that work with the Master Spy?
So
Yeah,
you
but-
reverse it, then the Master Spy goes to the
Let's
back of
leave
the
him
line.
at the back anyway, because he's going to be at the back regardless.
Well,
Well,
he-
no. It's after an action card is played, isn't it?
Yes.
After each action card, this is an action card that
Yeah.
affects its position. The position moves, but then no other action card has been played.
But we've always done it where he just goes at the end
Yeah, no,
anyway.
Yeah.
You,
yeah.
have, you have to resolve it at the end of the action. So you do the action, and then he goes to the end of the queue.
Okay, fair enough.
Yes.
So I was
So-
trying it, but
No,
it wasn't my core goal. It would have been nice to have had that one.
Yeah, I tried that myself a little while ago, but it did not. It didn't
Yeah,
land.
it did.
And then
Yes,
Master Spy
but-
goes to the end.
Yeah, and then I'll take the unpopular judge.
That's fair.
Okay.
Yeah, that gives Mr. Genius
things a bit better.
good.
Does he want the fast noble?
I mean, why wouldn't you?
I play church support. All blue cards are now
Jesus.
worth an extra 1.
Jeez.
Fuck me.
So I get the fast noble, and I get the card after it, which is a bishop.
He gets the buffs.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to do something about that, but I'm kind of want to wait to see what to do about it.
John, what do you want to do?
Oh, and before we go on to John's turn, Master Spy goes to the back of the line.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Not really much I can do. Lieutenant's going to come back to me, which means Piss Boy is back up.
Ah, Lippy's boy.
I'm the friend of the Queen. The piss boy goes back 2 places.
Cool, you get to hear other people.
Well, hang on a second. Fuck. That's fine. That's fine. John doesn't get 1 point from that.
No, I don't get 1 point from that, but you lose 3. So I feel like
yeah.
He only goes back 2 places, so he goes. The martyr goes there. Yeah, fair enough.
I'd rather lose points than have the piss boy.
Idiot. Fuck it. I'm gonna murder the piss boy.
damn. Poor Piss Boy.
Piss boy needed to die eventually.
I tried to keep him alive.
Right. I play Stumble. So this guy stumbles right into the axe.
Yep.
Okay.
Or guillotine.
Ian.
Which means
So I can
What-
play. So I could play a card to move the martyr, but then the Master Spy goes back as well.
yeah. So
So guess what? You're getting the martyr. Unless you've
Well,
got something to add.
not
No,
unless
I'm
he's got
not. Clothing swap.
so that's the way to counteract it. So Marta comes
Yeah,
out.
it means you're getting the Master Spy
Martyr
Shadow
gets to
Fox,
live.
but
Unless,
You know, it's the first time we will have captured the Master Spy because every other time we've either got
Mm.
Robespierre
No, I think
or
I got the Master Spy.
No,
unless
previously.
Rob Spear comes out right now.
Duke.
No, it's a Duke.
And then I just take.
I'm sitting here by myself with 1 point.
I'm discarding one of my cards, by the way, before the start of the next round, and then let's get the new line of nobles out. That was quite a long day.
One, two, three, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
All right, let's start
people.
lining them up.
Get their necks on the chopping block.
Let's get all of these flipped over.
Okay,
Ooh.
we
What have
have
we got?
the heretic, the countess,
Countess.
the palace guard, the landlord, the regent, the unpopular judge, the mayor, the tragic figure, Robespierre is back again,
There's Robes.
the lady, the palace guard, and the sheriff.
Okay. A very mixed selection, but some very high value cards in there.
Hmm.
Right, it's me up first, so
Right.
you know what? Brave guard, I'm going to move the heretic up to the back of the line
Okay.
Interesting.
because I want the countess.
He wants to
Yeah.
chance at a big payoff.
Makes sense.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, well, why not if I've got it? Pushed. Move a noble exactly 2 spaces forward. Hello, Mr. Regent.
Regent is a alright one.
Vija.
Sorry, Vija, did I nick what you were aiming for?
You did. Rip. The Palace Guard goes back one place, and I take the Landlord.
You're not playing another action card.
Oh, I could have played another action card, couldn't I?
You could have. But is there one you would have wanted to play? Nah, he's good.
Mr. Genius.
Okay.
Does he want the green? Oh no, blues, greens.
He wants blues and greens.
He wants blues and greens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
So he
plenty
wants the
of-
unpopular
there's plenty
judge.
of greens at the front. Does he have a means of getting them at the front? He's thinking about it.
I play Confusion and Line, which is
Oh.
to rearrange the line just before I collect the next noble on myself.
Cool. So
Yeah.
shuffle
so
it up.
Random, is it?
Yeah, completely random.
Beep, 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 beep.
So I've got a 1 in 9 chance of getting the bad card.
And 1 in 10,
Tragic
1 in 9
figure.
chance of ending the round immediately.
I think that's
I
the best.
mean, it falls in line with with previous games. Let's just say.
True.
Right, start from the back.
Okay. Start from the back. So at the back we have
Ooh,
the
tragic
tragic figure,
The unpopular
then
judge.
the unpopular judge,
the
and the mayor.
The Palace Guard.
Palace Guard,
The lady.
the lady,
Sheriff.
There he is.
Robespierre,
The heretic.
the heretic,
Heretic.
And a Palace
And
Guard.
the
Palace Guard.
Palace Guard.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I thought it was worth a go.
Palace
worth it,
Guard
it was
is
worth a
yours.
Fair enough.
Okay, I'm.
Yeah.
No one really wants the Robespierre there.
Well,
But John doesn't have to worry about it because he could just pick up the heretic if he wanted to.
I mean, I'm gonna pick up the heretic. Yeah, I'm just gonna pick up the heretic. There's not really much for me to.
Oh no, I have to pick up the idiot. Oh no, wait. Political influence. I draw 3 and I don't pick up a noble.
fair enough.
So
Fair
let's
enough.
draw 3. Let's get rid of 1, shall we? Let's get rid of. Let's get rid of the Majesty.
No, okay.
No purple's
Okay.
going up forward.
Well, unfortunately, I don't really have a way of not picking off Robespierre, but what I can do is just at least give myself a little bit extra. Double feature! I'll collect the next 2 cards.
Yay.
I mean, honestly, yeah, that's
And that's the end of the round. These guys get to survive.
Survive for another day.
So, final round. Let's get this one run and done with. Although,
Right, you start
oh
pulling out.
boy,
I'm going to start.
we're definitely
I'm gonna start calling.
I think we've definitely got a leader here at the moment.
the palace guard, a captain of guard, the lord, the colonel, the councilman, the martyr, the palace guard, the count, Marie Antoinette, King Louis, a Volpe priest, and the sheriff.
Now, wouldn't have that been a good thing to use double feature on?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh, Phil's just spreading that now.
Okay.
Oh, I'd already picked up my card.
Right.
2, 3, 4.
Shuffle those back in.
Which one was that? That was
I hit the wrong button.
This one.
That's the right.
Shuffle, and then I need one more. Draw.
So that would be.
It's Vija next because I finished the round.
Yes, that's true.
Okay. Let them eat cake.
Yeah, fair enough.
That moves to the front. Yoink.
Yoink.
I've had that since round 1.
Yeah.
You've gotten to use it.
Indeed.
Someone's finally gotten to use it.
Now the question is, how am I going to get F for it?
My turn?
Yep.
Yeah.
Public demand. King Louis next.
Oh.
Oh.
Public demand moves any noble to the front of the queue. So King Louis.
Those and...
Well.
Yep.
John.
I'm going to take the palace guard, but do I want to do anything else? Hang on. Actually, yeah. I'm going to crit. Somewhere at the back of the line, there's a guard going in for a count. And that's it.
Did you want to play another action card?
Nah.
No.
I'm stacking.
Let me see what we've got to work here. You know what? I'm going to go with the captain of the guard.
And add another noble.
To the back of the pile.
Who's... There's a lieutenant. Oh, you righted that lieutenant on his way down.
Because I have to play this now, because otherwise it's going to...
You're not going to get a chance. You're not going to get a good chance.
Missed. King Louis lives.
Oh.
At the end of the line.
You get the lives there. You get 11 a day.
And I get the Lord, which means I also draw an additional card.
Yes.
Reja.
Yes. I'm having a look at options. Right. I'll do Rat Break in that I get to pick out a card from the discard pile. I'll do that in a minute, but I will take the Colonel. And now I will dig through the discard pile.
In the meantime, Ian.
I don't know what card you take.
Yeah.
You can right click and You can right click and search, by the way, and that.
I'm not sure what I'm going for. I just want to
have a little nose.
No, but it gives you a better look at all the cards on the screen at once.
Yeah, it does.
Ian, if you want to do what you want to do.
Let's just say my action may depend on what Phil picks up.
I'm going to take Mist.
Ooh, interesting.
Okay.
You got a fair enough.
Whoever gets Louis is gonna put Louis straight back.
Depending on if I get a turn.
You should definitely get a turn, but yes, Mr. Genius.
Okay then. In which case, a forced break. Everyone else must discard an action card at random.
Oh. This could do a little.
Oh, there goes my foreign support.
Okay.
After you.
Oof.
I could have forced someone to take something unpleasant.
I have not lost the card I very much wanted, so...
What did you lose?
I lost the stumble.
I lost Friend of the Queen, so nothing too severe.
Have you drawn your noble?
No, I haven't. So I will take my Chamberlain.
Firefox.
John, he's got a different public, so he's not too fussed about having the martyr.
No.
I'm not, but I will use military might to move the palace guard up to and into my hand.
Yeah.
That's now... Yeah, his guards are now worth 9 together.
That's 3 per guard now.
Yep. Naval, you're up.
Oh, let me see what we've got left.
And you get that count you want is the question.
I don't think I can.
No, it's almost there for you.
It's a matter of, do I use all my cards now, or do I risk hoping I get another turn?
I mean, yeah, you might get another turn, but
It depends
it's
whether or not someone discards something from the pile or someone draws 2
Yeah,
from the
so-
pile.
Like
uh,
it's set up nicely for you right now, but how long does that last?
Mm.
and I'm pretty sure I've lost this. So
Let's go with a rush job. Who do I want to not play cards? You know what? I think Ian's played enough cards.
so you're gonna have to take the martyr.
I'll have to take the Barca. I can't do anything about that.
I don't think I have any good cards I can play. So my question is,
It's so set. It's
so
so
much.
set for you to get Louis.
yeah, this is the thing. Well, I can either stop Nabal getting Louis.
I don't think I'm going
Or-
to. Is the problem.
I don't know if
Yeah.
will it make much of a difference. He's got a hero of the people.
So here's the thing. The other thing I could do is stop Ian gaining 3 points at the end of the game, which I think is what I have to do.
He's the danger.
You don't have to.
I mean,
You don't
What's
have
the
to.
thing? I would like you to remove the card that gets you more points for your green nobles, please.
Oh,
Mm.
Okay, fair enough. But
Because that loses you.
this will be remembered.
this will be
Nothing
remembered.
I can do about it, but this will be remembered.
Phil.
Hang on,
No, he has to take it down first.
Now, please.
Phil,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Right.
Do your thing.
Do your thing.
How good is your hand, Nabal?
It's absolutely shit now. Completely shit.
Okay.
I mean, it doesn't matter. If you swap hands, you're not going to use any cards.
Yeah, I do hope that this might be useful to you.
No, it's
Uh,
not.
I engage
I
information.
don't want.
Your shady hand.
Too late.
Yeah, but you could potentially deprive
No.
someone else.
I was fucking bluffing, you asshole. I had clerical error. I was going to steal the count.
Well, maybe you can still deprive.
You.
You.
I'm
Your
going to.
How do you get-
going to restrict say that more. I'm going to coughing fit.
I was trying to help.
He's trying to bluff. Why didn't you pick John?
Mr.
he
Genius
wa-
can't play any cards, so he just has
I'll
to take
discard
sheriff.
that as my action for my card, and I'll take the sheriff.
Yeah.
I'm very glad I played that card now.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
he's still going to win, but
No.
Why would you do it to
9
me?
points for John. 9 points.
yeah. But other than that, he doesn't have that many.
No.
He
I'm-
does.
I might-
he has
well,
2 fours.
One,
He has 2 fours as well.
There's not really much I can do here other than play the Scarlet Pimpernel. I take the lieutenant, and King Louis gets to walk.
So annoyingly, my choice was either playing that or playing double feature.
Oh, no. Yeah.
But it would have only got me an extra single point, so it kind of seemed pointless. And then would have given you King Louis. So
no one
Thank you for not playing that. Phil, fuck you. Ian, fuck you for holding all the cards. John, fuck you for that card. Fuck you.
Yeah, that's
Fuck you. I've only got 4 points.
oh wow.
Honestly, I was trying to help.
No, you weren't. You're fucking helping yourself.
Yeah. So
Dang, we were close, John.
You're gonna have
It was.
14.
that triple royal guard really put you in good stead.
it. Did yeah.
You stole Ian's
I was
number.
actually I was very surprised when Vijay was like he took back Mist, and I was like, oh, there goes my royal guard back to the pile. But no,
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, would have added
I
another
honestly
round
thought
on
you were
as
going
well.
to target John with that final play Earth because of his ridiculous cards.
Well, it wouldn't have done anything because all it would have gotten rid of is immunity to grey cards, which is nothing because he doesn't have any grey
I
cards.
didn't get it, cards. No, that was down there as a.
He could have had grey cards.
He
He
could have.
could have. He could have.
Damn it, Tom. If it played out well in my head, I could have had at least 15 good
You
points.
still actually wouldn't have won. You'd have been on 22. You'd have 3
Oh,
extra
yeah.
points, one for each of your green nobles. So you still would have lost.
I mean, he would have died. Nearly. If he had played something else. If I hadn't blocked him, he might have done something.
Yeah, if you, yeah.
What was in your hand?
Callous guards, lack of support, and rain delay.
Oh.
Yeah, nothing much.
Oh, he could have.
Nothing huge. So, just to clarify the final results of this round, in last place it's Nabal with how many was it again?
4 points.
4.
Yeah.
4, you
And
swines.
it is Earth with 14, Vija with 15, myself with 19, and the winner with the magical 23. 3 of our 4 games tonight have actually been won on 23 points, may I just say. That is Shadow Fox.
Hey.
But now, Mr. Genius, it is time for your summary of the month of
Yes.
gaming.
Keep using that voice.
My summary is, do I ever feel as though I'm being picked on sometimes?
No.
I mean, to be fair, where else?
I did run away with it the first 2 games, and I did put the spanner in the works for the third one, so it was deserved.
You put yourself as a target.
I put myself as a target. It was
very
totally
well.
deserved.
You were doing very well this round. Let's be honest.
Yeah. He knows
Yes.
how to chop off some French head.
Anyway, what have I been up to this last month? Well, game-wise, primarily I've been playing the new Fire Emblem game, Switch Fire Emblem Engage. So yes, the latest in the long-running tactical strategy game involving people running around battlefields and hitting each other with giant oversized weapons. So if you've played a Fire Emblem game, you kind of know what to expect. If you've not played a Fire Emblem game, it's turn-based strategy. You have different units that have different abilities and different actions. You've got sword wielders who are strong against certain types, axe wielders who are strong against other types, that kind of thing. And it all plays out against this story where you get more units in, the units evolve and grow. And basically, it's one of the big franchises for Nintendo at the minute. And this is the first sort of mainline game that's been released since the release of Three Houses a number of years back, which I think many people have said is one of the top games in the series, including the ones from the GBA, sort of the high point of the series before Awakening did the effective reboot of things. So yeah, Engage, basically you play the Divine Dragon. You can name as whatever. I've named them the default name of Alir, and basically you fight off against this dreaded entity known as the Fell Dragon. And this is not a spoiler because this is the first battle in the game. You beat them, and then you fall into 1,000-year sleep, and then you are awoken, and somehow something weird is happening, and you've got to try and figure out what's going on, how this ties into your 1,000-year-long nap, and some people that have just sort of suddenly appeared as well that have some sort of tangential links to you. So, for context, I've only played about, I think, either a quarter to a third of the game so far, so I've not got the full story as yet. But most of the gameplay mechanics have been given to you, so I have a good understanding of how it is. In terms of the graphics, it's it's a nice step up from what we did in Three Houses, even if the character designs are a little over exaggerated. Let's just say. But you kind of expect that with some of the Fire Emblem designs. But yeah, it's the story itself is at the moment it's not as good as some of the other Fire Emblem games. Three Houses, I think, is still the best Fire Emblem game story I've played because it was so different. Because typically Fire Emblem games is you have to fight off against this invading army and such, or the sort of evil entity. Whereas Three Houses is you have to make friends in a school. There's some sort of political intrigue in the background, and you have to try and figure out what's going on there, alongside keeping everyone else happy. It was a nice deviation that worked really well, and I still think it's one of the high points in terms of Fire Emblem stories. But the story's taking over; it's fine. But the thing that really has grabbed me has been some of the combat mechanics changes that have been introduced. So the main one is the fact that Fire Emblem games normally have what is known as the weapons triangle, which basically goes, okay, this weapon's strong against this weapon's strong against this weapon, like rock, paper, scissors. They've expanded that out into the non-traditional combat. So you've got thieves who use daggers, you've got people who use staves and martial arts. They can combat against each other as well. So you've got that extension of strengths and weaknesses. Which is quite a nice little extension of the combat mechanics. And then the big one that is the whole reason for the game, why it's called Engage, is the Engage system. Throughout the game, you can collect mystical artifacts that hold powers of famous warriors from the past, i.e., it's an excuse for us to get Marth from Fire Emblem back in the Fire Emblem game without having to worry about continuity. So basically, yeah, you can summon these characters from past Fire Emblem games, and basically you fuse they fuse their abilities with you, and you have access to some of their big moves from the game's past. And it's not just the ones that everyone is expecting. So you've got Marth, and you've got it's not a bit of a spoiler to say this, but you've also got characters from Awakening. You've got characters from Fates, those kind of things. But what surprised me is the fact that they've actually delved further back into some of the lesser known games as well, which I find quite nice. It's quite a nice little nod towards the entire heritage, rather than just going, everyone knows about Marth and Roy and everything from Awakening onwards. We're just going to ignore everything involving Lynn and Elliewood. They're just there. So that was a nice little introduction, a nice sort of unexpected surprise. And yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's a solid game. It's it's slowly getting through it. I'm not sort of blitzing through it at 100 miles an hour, but I'm just pulling through sort of a mission a day and such. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's worthwhile getting if you like strategy games or you like Fire Emblem. So yeah, recommended if you like those kind of things. In terms of TV shows, I've not really been watching anything new, just been catching up on a bunch of things, although I have been indulging in a bit of nostalgia, as I have recently got back into watching Batman Beyond, aka Batman of the Future. So this is the animated TV series set. Yes, Terry McGinnis. This is set about 30 to 40 years after the end of the traditional animated series, where Bruce Wayne has given up the cowl of the Batman, and he's basically an elderly man who's sort of mistrustful of everything due to what has happened in his past. Terry McGinnis, going to try in the first episode, flees from an invading gang of jokers, thugs that have starred themselves on the look of the Joker, and basically serendipitously meets up with Bruce Wayne. And then the traditional Bat family tragedy happens, and Terry McGinnis puts on the cowl as Batman once again, with Bruce Wayne taking on the Oracle role of the voice in the air. And I think when it was released, it was kind of sort of looked down on because it wasn't animated series, but from a more recent viewpoint, it certainly resonates a lot more, particularly with some of the themes, such as Megacorps. I'll leave it at that.
It's amazing what old things have come to light or
Yeah.
have come true.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I'm just slowly going through it and just reminding myself, oh yeah, I really enjoyed this. There was some very interesting character designs that weren't from the traditional Rogues Gallery, or their own take on the Rogues Gallery, as well as some nods to the past. So, which is always nice to have. So yeah, it's a nice thing, and it's just sort of nice to get back and sort of see the. I think certainly one of the first superhero cartoons I remember watching outside of Batman the Animated Series was this one as well. I definitely have strong memories of this. So glad to know that it's still entertaining even after all these years. In terms of other things, tell you what, there was one other game I did get around to playing this month, and that was Golf with Your Friends.
Hey.
Isn't that right, Vija?
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Yes, for context, golf with your friends, but actually in person. Managed to find a mini golf course locally, and there was a sudden appearance of Avija.
Yes.
So golf was had.
Golf was had. We all kind of sucked at it.
True, but
some more than others, some less than others.
I will say, as long as you don't suck so bad that people around you start fearing for their life, I think you're okay.
No, we kept it civil.
Civil, yes.
Let's just say I struggled to hit the ball weak enough to not, go potentially smashing people's teeth out.
But yes, if you given the chance, I would highly recommend playing mini golf with friends because it is always a fun time.
Yes, it is.
So in terms of the other thing, so last time I mentioned that I went to a musical event or musical concert, and I did just such a thing again this month as well. Only a slightly more well-known artist than Twerp. Still from North America, only this time from the USA as opposed to Canada. Although I do say they're more well known, they're a little bit more niche. I mean, they're a comedian, the sort of more comedic style. Probably don't know much about him. Just someone called Weird Al Yankovic.
Nah, never heard of him.
No, doesn't ring a bell.
No, never.
I mean, maybe.
So for context, Weird Al has been doing a tour around USA and Canada for the last few months, and has just recently gone on to the Europe leg of his tour. And if you excuse me, I will get the full length of the tour name because it is a very specific thing. It is so the tour name, for the context for everyone, it is The Unfortunate Return of the North American Nothing Fancy, Theatrics-Free, No Videos, No Costumes, No Props, No Frills Whatsoever, Non-Extravaganza, sorta kinda unplugged-ish, bare bones production, taking it down a notch, super casual, low energy, old guys sitting on stools, just hanging out on stage, pulling out none of the stops, trying not to work up a sweat, fun for us, maybe not so much for you, none of the songs you really want to hear, all of the songs you usually skip over, obscure original tunes, deep cuts and B-sides, no hits, all filler, lowered expectations, let's just see what happens, this might actually suck. Clouds disappointing, audience baffling, limited commercial appeal, ridiculously self-indulgent, ill-advised vanity tour.
Yeah, I'm not putting on the episode description.
Was that printed on the tickets at all?
That was printed on the T-shirts.
Oh,
It's colloquially known as the ill-advised vanity tour, and basically it's just him doing. It's a sort of toned down sets. There's no costume changes. There's no videos. It's just him doing his original songs. So you won't hear stuff like "Eat It" or "Amish Paradise," but you do get to hear stuff like some of his sort of more obscure stuff like "Nature Trail to Hell." Those Were the Days, as well as some of the other things that's a bit more sort of resonance with people and fans. So yeah, it was well worth going to see. And to top it all off, the entire set ended with, for those who know Weird Al's back catalogue, Won't surprise you, but it ended with a 15-minute rendition of his hit song Albuquerque.
That sounds about right.
And yeah, given the song's over 10 minutes in general on the CD, yeah, but still, it was well worth going. Although I will say something, it was well worth going. I was not expecting one of the songs he and his band decided to pull out, and that was All Star.
Really?
Smash Mouth.
Nice.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me, actually.
I mean, it doesn't surprise me as well. But let's just say that in the last in the last two concerts I've been to, I've heard Smash Mouth's All Star been played at both of them. So if I had a pound for the times that I've seen them, it'll be £2, which isn't a lot, but it is saying something that has happened twice.
Oh, it'll happen at every concert you go to this year. I can almost guarantee it. So yeah, when you come and visit, and we go to see the Wurzels, expect the Wurzels rendition.
Quite. So yeah, my month has been Fire Emblem to Batman Beyond by way of Weird Al Yankovic, and apparently board games of guillotines.
Yes.
Yes, well, with that, maybe we should chop this down because we've gone longer than usual, I think.
Us going longer than usual? Never.
Longer than the last one, but I don't think it's been the longest one.
No, we're missing the boss man of the LMC for that, I believe.
Don't say his name, you'll make him summon.
I said the boss man. I've not mentioned the name.
It's fine. He's the boss man is heisting.
This is true.
No,
they
not.
need your help.
They
finished both. Oh, well, then maybe you wrap it up before he does it right.
Wrap it up before he sneaks in.
Right. Well, that's it for this month. We'll catch you guys whenever we next record this. Take care of yourselves, and thank you to Vija, the Random Genius, Shadow Fox, and especially Nabal, because Nabal's does all the hard work at editing this, and is now going to rush to do it for tomorrow.
I've got to rush to get one out for tomorrow. Whoa.
So
then what are you still doing here? Let's go.
Go. Gotta go fast.
Let's just release the guillotine.
Promises were made to you on the fields of your awakening, unaware that this would be the start of your story. Images come back to you and flicker in your memory. You prayed for strength to carry on. I heard you calling out to me. So even though it may be easier to run from the fighting, what you sought all along was the strength to free your soul from this dark night of sorrow. You can seize your dreams. Promises you made to me as you gazed into my eyes of blue, hoping that our paths would cross once again. On that day when all was lost, I remember what you said to me, that the past, our wounds and all the pain would be healed by the break of dawn. So long ago, you always stood beside and put your faith in me. until we forged a bond together that would last forever. Gather up your tears, put aside your fears, bare your heart, your fixed desires, reignite the dimming fires. If you pray with passion, find your way to action. You can make your dream reality, be a shining star for all to see. So many times I was defeated and I'd given up hope. Teach me to care when all I love is lost and gone up in smoke.